It's time to peel away some more clutter today, and I'm going to be doing it in this box. Let me explain. Over the weekend, I went out of state to go to a concert, and then I came home and promptly crashed because of how much time I spent in the airport. So I need a little time to recover from my vacation. I had an idea to organize my CDs. I got a CD folder and I was looking for my CDs. Cannot remember where I put them because you might recall that I did go through some back when I was working in the living room on the DVDs. The problem is I am not sure where I put those CDs after I went through them. I went into Mount Doom and found a box that had some CDs in the top. I'm pretty sure these are not the ones that I originally went through, but there are some CDs here, so I am going to go ahead and go through them and go over everything else that is in this box. Welcome to the first taste of Mount Doom. Because in these boxes are all kinds of random things that I put into them when I moved to this house. There are CDs in the top layer. There are some books. And with the CDs, what I did was this. I put them in piles of CDs I no longer need, some CDs that I do want, and they are soundtracks, CDs that I want that are not soundtracks. Then there are CD cases that do not have the CD in them. I learned my lesson last time because when it came to the DVDs, I did not check that. And I'm still kind of sad about that. Shoot. That won't be an issue this time around. I have separated all of these different things. I've cleared off a shelf in the living room, and it's just going to be a temporary place where I can put the soundtracks and the non-soundtracks that I want to keep. I am trying to let go of more. There are CDs that I know I can easily just find elsewhere or get online or stream. I do have a CD player in my car, and I also have another one that is just kind of small and easily portable, so that can come in handy too. And look, I've got a lot of empty DVD cases, a few DVDs, some trash. Colt is on another wild tear, which of course he is. I'm working on a voiceover, and that's always how these things go. I gave him a chew earlier, but he's done with that for now, I guess. The red ball in the box was a squeaky toy, but it's a bit big for him and it's not soft enough, so I don't think he'll like it. Here is a nice straightener, so I am gonna keep that. I don't straighten my hair very often. It takes a long time because I have a lot of hair, but I decided to go ahead and keep that one. I've got some ink cartridges for a printer that I no longer have. Or maybe I do have it, and I know I've got a printer that is in Mount Doom, but it's gonna take me a while to get to it because I have about 50 or more boxes to go through first before I can even get to the corner where that printer is. I've got a few little crafting things They kind of have been mushed, so I'm not going to worry about them. As I got to the bottom of the box, I ended up feeling the same frustration that I feel anytime I go through a box. I just don't know where to put some of this stuff. There's stuff that I know I want to keep, and we'll get to some of the things down below. There is a DVD box for some of my Babylon 5 set. There is a very old smoke detector. I'm not sure how old that is, and I already have some that I use in the house, so I'm going to let that go. I found a few pictures, some cords to something. I have no idea what. Oy, oy, oy. There's also some memorabilia, some postcards that were in that bag, a magnet. Oh gosh, from a place I went to more than 10 years ago. Oh dear, some programs, some from events I have attended. What else? Name bags. Oh look, there's a water bottle. Plus Colt getting into some trouble. I found a lip balm that was vanilla Pepsi flavored, but I know that's way old, so I'm tossing that, sadly. There were a couple of like small size bottles of strange liquids. It's probably just shampoo and something else from like a hotel. But again, judging by how old some of the stuff in this box is, that stuff's got to be super old too. So letting that go. I found a bunch of tea lights and I was really excited about them until I realized that they don't actually have a scent. So I'm going to let those go because I have lots of other scented candles that I very much prefer. Now I've got lots of labels that I'm going through, and I'm going to let some of them go and keep some others. But again, I am not entirely sure where to put the stuff that I'm keeping. I also found some matches that I put into my kitchen drawer because I can certainly use matches with the candles. I have to admit I was a bit surprised by how little footage I had after I was done with this box. I felt like I was working away for 45 minutes or so, but it really wasn't that long at all. I think it's because of the variety of items that are in the box. It very much helps me when I can say, okay, I am going through like this bookshelf today, or I'm going through my DVDs, and I just have an idea in mind of what I'm going to be working on. Let's welcome this goofy boy. You can see the bag of trash that I have down there. I ended up with, I don't know, a third of a bag of trash. And then I had a couple of piles of CDs that I'm hanging on to. But a lot of this stuff is going to be donated. So I'm excited about that. All right, next time I'm going to be working in the closet, or maybe I will tackle some boxes out on the patio. We're just going to have to see how my energy is doing. Thank you so much for watching.